This conference will now be recorded.
Today we will be starting our next topic, that is MMPP integration. Okay, so as a functional consultant, you are expected to know the integration of your respective module integration with the other modules of the SAP. So like for you should know the integration of with other modules like PP, QM, SD, FICO, project systems, WM, etc. So any SAP interview, any SAP functional interview, you will get at least one or two questions on the integration. So like the interviewer may ask you, like, what is the integration between and PP, or what is the integration between and QM, and vice versa. Suppose let's say a PP consultant goes for an interview, then they may ask the question like, what is the integration between PP and So it will be like vice versa. Okay, so the topics that we are going to cover today in and PP integration, they are creation of purchase requisitions during MRP run. Okay, so when we execute MRP run, how the system generates the purchase requisition for externally procured materials, I will show you this in the system. Purchasing data for non-stock items in the bill of material. So I'll explain what is BOM, because this BOM is related to PP. I will explain this BOM. I will show you the BOM, and then in that BOM, when you enter non-stock items, how system will ask you to enter the purchasing data. I will show you. Creation of purchase requisitions for non-stock items in production orders. Okay, so when you create after creating the production orders in PP, for the non-stock item, system will generate the purchase requisitions. How it happens, and I'll show you this in the system. Creation of PRs, purchase requisitions for externally processed operations in production order. This I will show you. Like in our we have seen subcontracting. Like same way in the PP they have operation subcontracting. So that time system will generate a PR that I will show you. Creation of reservation for stock items during production order creation. So for the components, how system generates the reservations, that I will show it in the system. And various goods movement for production order. So in the PP module, when they do goods movement for a production order, how the material documents gets generated, where you can see those material documents, that we will see it in the system. So these are the topics we will be covering in the uh, SAP MM integration with PP module. Okay, so let's go into the details. So first we'll see creation of purchase requisitions for externally procured materials during MRP run. Okay, so basically what happens is, in the PP module, as a part of planning, they will run MRP. They will run MRP. They will run MRP. When they run MRP, if the material is a produced material, in-house production material, like finished product, FG or SFGs, the materials which are produced in-house. So for those materials, system will generate a planned order. Okay, then this planned order will get converted to production order or process order. So this is part of PP. Okay, now when the MRP is carried out, if the material is externally procured material, if the material is externally procured material, the system generates a purchase requisition. So from PPMRP, we are generating the purchase requisitions for MM. Okay, and this purchase requisition later on converted to purchase order, and the purchasing cycle start, which is part of MM, which is part of MM. So here from the PP module MRP, we are generating purchase requisition related to MM. So this is the integration point. Okay. So basically the first integration point is Okay, first integration point is creation of PRs, creation of PRs for externally procured materials, externally procured materials during MRP, during MRP. Okay, so let me show you this in the system now. Okay, I will log on to the system. Okay, so I have created a finished product already. Let me go to the finished product. Let me take this material, Pepsi bottle 1 liter. Let's say a company, Pepsi company is producing this product. Okay, so I'll go to the BOM, bill of material, just to show you what is BOM. So this is the product. This BOM will be created by PPT, material BOM. I'll explain you what is BOM. So this is the finished product. They are producing in this plant and BOM usage is 1. Okay. So if you observe here, this is a product, Pepsi bottle 1 liter product. So let me show you this. So this is the product. So to produce this product, they need an empty bottle. They need an empty bottle and they need a lid, and inside they need the 1 liter solution. So the materials, the components which are required to produce this product, they will maintain in the bill of material. You see here, this is the product. This is a product. Okay, Pepsi bottle 1 liter. And here you see they have maintained it. Pepsi bulk solution, that means this one. The solution inside, okay, 1 liter, and empty bottle with size 1 liter. They have maintained this is a 1 liter empty bottle, and Pepsi bottle lid. Bottle lid. Lid means this one, cap kind of thing. Okay. So to produce Pepsi bottle 1 liter product, they need these three materials: bulk solution, empty bottle, and bottle lid. So that they will maintain in the bill of material. Creation of BOM is the responsibility of PPT. Okay, so if you know the BOM, that is enough. Okay, now let's say they want to produce this product. So to produce this product, they need these three materials. Okay, out of this, these two are externally procured material. Okay, so let me show you the material master of this empty bottle. Let me open one more session. Go to MM03, enter the material. Okay, go to any view. So let me go to some view and then let me go to MRP2 view. So here it is as of now maintained X. Okay, let me change it. I'll change it to, let me go to change. Okay, if I go to MRP2, it is X as of now it is maintained procurement type as X. I will change it to F, external procurement. Okay, that means this material is procured from the outsiders, from the vendor, from the suppliers. It is externally procured material. Okay, let me save this. Done. And the other material is 80. Okay, bottle lid. For that also I will maintain. Let me go to MRP2 view. I'll maintain it as F. Okay, let me save this. Okay, done. So now what I will show you is, let me take this material 80. Let me go to its MD04. Let's check what is the current stock. The material is 80. Pepsi bottle lid. Plant is 0001. If you go here, as of now, this material doesn't have any stock. There is no inventory in the plant. Okay. Now, when we run MRP for the finished product, for the externally procured material, it will generate a purchase requisition. Okay. So let me now go to the main material, header material. This is a product. Okay. Let me go to its MD04. MD04. Okay. Now there is a requirement already they entered it. Okay, let me delete and enter it again so that you can get some idea. Okay, I'll delete it and I will create the forecast. I'll enter the forecast. Okay, so for the finished product also there is no stock. There is no stock and there is no requirement as of. So what I will do, I'll just enter some requirement forecast. Okay, MD61. This is also entering the future forecast. Planned independent requirements is the responsibility of PPT. Okay, they will do this. So they will enter the material, product, plant, and the period, and then they will enter. So let's say next month, I want to produce 1,000 bottles of Pepsi product. Okay, so they enter the forecast here. The month is January to 2023. They enter the forecast. Okay, save it. So this forecast now will be appearing in the MD04 screen of finished product. Okay, so now when they run MRP to produce 1,000 bottles, you need 1,000 lids and you need 1,000 empty bottles. Okay, so when you run MRP, when I run MRP, it will generate planned orders for your finished product anyhow, and for the externally procured material, the empty bottle and the uh, bottle lid. For them, it will generate a purchase requisition directly. It will generate the purchase requisition. So let me show you this. Now I'll run MRP. Okay, I'll run MRP live, MT01N, MRP live. Okay, again, execution of MRP is normally PP team responsibility. They will do this. So from PP MRP, we are generating the purchase requisition related to M. So this is the integration point. So enter the plant, enter the finished product. Okay, and I'll enter the scheduling as 1. Okay, and planning mode, I'll just put it as 1. Okay, now let's execute. You can select whatever you want. Okay, now let me run the MRP. So in this training, you will be getting the high level overview of PP module also in this particular session. Okay, so MRP is finished, MRP is completed. Now let's check. So if you go to finished product, if I refresh, see you got the planned order for the finished product. Okay, because this is a in-house produced product, in-house produced material, and they will convert this planned order to production order. That is PP team responsibility. Now at the same time, if you go to stock requirement list of bottle lid, okay, if I refresh the screen, you see there is a dependent requirement has come from the header material finished product, and as it is a externally procured material, system has generated a purchase requisition, PR, purchase requisition. This is a purchase requisition number, and if you double click, you can convert it to purchase order for the procurement activity. So from the PPMRP, we will be directly generating the purchase requisition for the procurement activity. So this is the first integration point. Okay, I will not be going into the details of converting purchase requisition to purchase order and then goods receipt and the invoice verification. I will not be covering because those are already covered in our regular training sessions. Okay, in the purchasing, here we are exclusively discussing only the integration points. Okay, so let's continue. Now the next one is purchasing data for non-stock items in BOM. Okay, so let me put it here. Purchasing data for non-stock items in BOM. Okay, I'll explain this. We already discussed what is BOM. Just now I have explained what is BOM. Okay, anyhow, let me go to the BOM. Okay, let me go to CS03. Okay, I go to the BOM of the header metal. I already explained it. So to produce this product, product, we need these three materials, three components with these quantities. So to produce one bottle of Pepsi bottle 1 liter, you need 1 liter solution, one empty bottle, and one bottle lid. So if you observe carefully, the second column here, the item category is L. If you click on the match code button, you see these are the item categories. So for these three materials, as of now, the item category is L. L means stock item. Stock item means it is an inventoried item. So you will maintain some stock of these materials, components in the organization, in the plant. But sometimes some components are directly procured. They don't maintain the stock. So that is like called non-stock item. So if you enter a component with item category as N, non-stock item, the system will ask you to enter the purchasing data. So we are here. So whenever in the bill of material, of a product, if you enter any component with item category N, then system automatically asks you to enter the purchasing data for the non-stock item. So here we need to enter our purchasing data like purchasing group, plant delivery time, material group. If you know the vendor also it will ask. Okay, all our purchasing relevant data we need to enter into the PP bomb. So this is the integration point. Okay, so now let me show you this. So let me go to bomb in the change mode. Bomb in the change mode. I'm in display mode. Now let me go to the bomb in the change mode. Okay, I'm going into the change mode. Now here I will add an item with item category N. Okay, so let me add it, non-stock item. Okay, N. Okay, now I'll enter the quantity and I'll put the unit of measure like each. The moment I enter, you observe carefully, it is asking you to enter the description. Stickers. Okay, that's label stickers. Label stickers. Okay, and the moment I enter again, see, if you see here, system now is asking you to enter the purchasing data because it is a non-stock item. So we have to enter our purchasing data in the PP box. This is the integration. So here you need to enter the price. Okay, purchasing group. Okay, select any purchasing group. Okay, and you can, if you know the vendor also, you can enter the vendor here, supplier. Okay, material group. Okay, let me enter one material group, any material group. Okay, and you can enter the delivery time 3 times. So what we are doing here, we are entering our purchasing data, purchasing data in the PP box. So this is the integration. Then enter, done. Now you can save it. Now you can save it. So that's the integration point. Okay, anyhow, I will not put in the bomb. Let me keep it simple. Let me go to change again and I will delete this. Just to show you, I have entered the data and I saved it. Okay, now I will delete this again, component non-stock. Okay, let me save it. So this is the integration point. Okay, let's move on. Now the next integration point is creation of reservations. Creation of reservations per components during production order creation. Okay, so in the PP module, whenever they want to produce a product, let's say they want to produce a product. Okay, to produce this product, they will create a production order. They will create a production order. So when they create a production order, system automatically creates the reservation for the bomb components. If you see here, they will create a reservation. System automatically creates a reservation. Okay, so the next integration point is creation of reservations reservation for components during production order creation. This is the another integration. Okay, if you recollect our reservation classes, we created reservation manually using Manual creation. Manual creation, how did we create during using MB21? Okay, but in the PP module, when they create a production order for the BOM components, for the components, it will automatically creates a reservation. It creates a reservation. Okay, so the system automatically creates a reservation. It will, as usual, contain header data, item data, and everything you can see it in the reservation. What is the production order number? Okay, what is an item component, its requirement date, movement type 261, everything you can see it in the reservation. So this reservation will get generated automatically. So from PP production order, we are generating a reservation for MM module. Okay, so that is a now let me show you this. Okay, so let me take this. Let me go to the MD04 of the header material. So we got the planned order already. So now I will convert this planned order to production order. You can convert this, or we can create a production order directly also. Okay, so here now we are into production order creation screen. This production order creation is the responsibility of PPT. Okay, whenever they want to produce a product, they will create a production order. So here they are producing this product. This is the quantity. This is the okay. But anyhow, I'll just create manually. Let me not go into the planned order. I'll just show you how to create it manually. Okay, so CO01 is a transaction. Production order create. They will enter the product they want to manufacture. Plant, they are manufacturing that product in this plant, production plant, and the order type. Okay, here enter the quantity. Let's say they want to produce 1,000 bottles. Okay, let me put current date, enter. Okay, so now if you observe carefully, if you there is a button here, components. Okay, see, these are the components. Of course, these components will get copied from the BOM. Okay, now when I save the production order, system automatically creates a reservation for these three components. Okay, so now I'll go to header again. Okay, I will assign the batch number, header batch number. Now we will discuss batch management in a separate topic. Okay, now let me save the production order. Okay, so when I save the production order, now it will create the reservation. So production order is created. If you go to display, okay, if I enter, there is a tab called assignment. If you go to tab, if you just scroll down a bit, here you see there is a reservation. See, reservation 178. It got created automatically. So now, as usual, you can see this reservation information in MB23. So let me open one more session. /n MB23. This we have covered already in our reservation session. Okay, reservation number. What is the reservation number? 178. Let me enter the reservation number. So if you see here, this is the one. Movement type is 261. Order. This is a production order number from which this reservation got created, and these are the quantities, and these are the materials components. Okay, and this is the plant. As of now, the the components are not yet consumed. That's why is completed, movement allowed, all these are blank. But the point to be noted here is from PP production order, the reservation got created automatically for the MM. So this is the integration point, third integration point. Okay, now let's move on to the fourth one. So now next one, creation of purchase requisitions. Creation of purchase requisitions for non-stock items during production order creation. Okay, so now suppose let's say in the production order itself, let's say you have a non-stock item. So in that case, if you enter a non-stock item in the production order, system will automatically generate the purchase requisition. Okay, so this is the one. Let's say you are creating a production order. Okay, for stock item, it will generate a reservation, the one which I showed you just now. Okay, but if it is a non-stock item, if it is a non-stock item in the production order for the BOM component, it will generate a purchase requisition directly. Okay, so now let me show you this in the system. Let me show you this in the system. So next integration point is PRs for non-stock item, non-stock item in production order. So from the PP production order, we are directly generating the purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. So let me show you this. Okay, so let's go to the order I have just created. Okay, let me go to the order in the change mode, PP production order. Okay, go to components. So here we have all these three components are stock items. You see, item category L. But let me enter a non-stock item. Okay, each. Okay, I'll enter N, non-stock item category N, non-stock item. Okay, I'll enter the operation 0040. Okay, and the plant is 000. The moment I enter, see, as it is a non-stock item, again it is asking the purchase requisition. So I'll enter the item text like labels, bottle labels, bottle labels. Okay, now labels. Okay, now you see here the purchase data it is asking. So we enter the purchasing data, and the moment I save the order, it will generate a purchase automatically. So let me enter the purchasing group. I'll enter some purchasing group. Okay, I'll enter some price. Okay, I'll enter the material group. Okay, I'll enter the delivery time 4 days. Okay, that's all. That should be fine. This information should be fine. Okay, so now again I will select the non-stock item. I'll go to details. I'll go to details. Go to purchasing data tab. So we entered all the information. Okay, now the moment I save, it will generate a purchase requisition in the background. Okay, let me save. I'll save the order for production order. Okay, done. Again, let me go to display mode. Okay, go to components, select the non-stock item. Okay, go to details, component details. If you go to purchasing data, you see system has generated a purchase requisition automatically. You see, this is a purchase requisition. Now, if you click on the button here, purchase requisition, it will take you to the purchase requisition, MA53N. Click on this. See, it got created a purchase requisition. Now, this purchase requisition is converted to purchase order, and then procurement happens. Normal cycle. So basically, the point to be noted here is from the PP production order, we are directly generating a purchase requisition. That's what you need. Okay, so this is a one integration point. Purchase requisition for non-stock items in the PP production order. In the PP production order. This is the integration point. Okay, so now let's move on. Next integration point. Next integration point is creation of purchase requisitions for externally processed operations in production. Okay, so let me explain you this. Creation of PRs, creation of PRs for external operation. To show you this in production. Again in production. So try to recollect our subcontracting classes, subcontracting sessions. So in the subcontracting, what you do, you provide the components to the supplier, and supplier will supply the manufacture the product, and he will supply the manufactured product to our organization. That is normal subcontracting. But here you will subcontracting, you are giving only one operation execution to the vendor. That is called external processing. Okay, so in PP it's called external processing, or sometimes it is called as operation subcontract subcontract. Okay, so now let me show you this. So here, if you see, let's say in the PP production order, to manufacture the product they will have some operations. So to produce the product you need to execute some steps, you need to carry out some activities. So those they will maintain as operations. Here you see operation 1, operation 2, sheet metal, drill and punch. So these are all operations. But sometimes what happens is all these operations are normally performed in the organizations in-house, but due to some reasons, like the machine is under breakdown, so suddenly one machine is under breakdown, but the product is urgent to the market. So in that time they will ask the supplier to execute only this operation at his place. Okay, the remaining operations will be performed in-house, but only this operation, if you see here in this case 30, this operation is only performed by the vendor external processing. Okay, so for that again you will make the payment to the vendor. So here vendor supplier will be only executing only particular operation, it is called external processing. Okay, so in this case if a operation is marked for a external processing, then system in the production order again it will ask you to enter the purchasing data like purchasing info record, purchase organization, material group, purchasing group, vendor, all these things. And then once you save the production order, system will be generating a purchase requisition, MMPR. Okay, it's like a service PR. Okay, so this, let me show you this in the system. So if you take our case, okay, this PR is already created, right? Okay, so let me create a fresh PO. Instead of doing the on the CPO, let me create a fresh CO01. Okay, I'm creating a fresh production order from the PP side. So this time I will keep it 100. Current date. Okay, goods receipt. I will create a batch. Okay, now if you see in the PP production order, there will be operation button. If you go to operations button, you see here there are three operations: mixing, filling, and packing. Okay, that means first they have to produce this product. First they have to fill the water, they have to mix the raw materials into the water, that is called mixing. After that they will fill the solution into this bottle, and then they will do the packing. So these three operations are maintained. Suppose due to certain reasons this filling machine is not working. Here the work centers means machines in the PP. So let's say suddenly this machine is under breakdown. So organization decided that let's this operation is executed by vendor. So in that case they will maintain a control. Okay, so if I go to the control key, here you see there is a control key called PP02. If you go to that control key, you see here it is maintained externally processed operation. Okay, remaining two PP01, PP01 means it is internal operation, whereas PP02 control means it is externally processed. You see here external processed. Suppose if I go to PP01, it is internally processed. PP01 means it is an internally processed operation. PP02 means it is externally processed. So if I assign PP02 to the second operation, the moment I enter, see, it will ask you to enter the purchasing data, external processing. See, purchasing data, here you see purchase info record, okay, purchase org, purchasing group, plant delivery time, price, everything you can see it here. Okay, so what they do, PP team, they will activate the subcontracting indicator and you have to enter the purchase info record. I have already created purchase info record. Okay, in our module sessions we discussed already what is purchase info record, how to create it, already we have discussed. Anyhow, let me show you just once purchase info record just for your reference. Me 30. Okay, so let me not enter all these things. I'll just enter the purchase info record. Okay, and it's a subcontracting one. It's like the radio button subcontracting. Exit. Okay, see, I've already created it. I have already created it. Operation outsourcing. I've already created it. So what I will do, I'll enter this info record directly. This is mandatory. Okay, I have already entered it. Okay, enter. Okay, enter a purchasing organization. Let me enter the purchasing organization, purchasing group. Okay, enter. Done. All the data entered. Now, when I save again, when I save, it should create a purchase requisition. So now, as of now, again I will go to the operation. Again I will go to the operation, external processing. Okay, as of now it has not created any purchase requisition. You can enter the price also here, 10 euro or 100 euro. And now the moment I save, it will create a purchase requisition. So let me go back. I'll save the order. Okay, done. Now if you go to the order in the change mode, okay, if I go to operations, if I go to the second operation, which is marked with pp02 external operation, if I go to details, go to external processing, you see system has generated a purchase requisition automatically. So from the pp production order, we are generating a service pr. If you want to see this pr, click on the purchase requisition. See, it is a service pr. Basically create purchase requisition, you got this text, okay, and quantity and everything. It's a subcon PO, subcon PR. If you see item category is L, item category is L, subcon PR. Then this PR is converted to PO and the purchasing will start. Okay, which we covered already in our regular MM sessions. So this is called operation subcontract. Okay, so this is the fifth integration point. So now let's discuss the final integration point. Okay, so the last one is various goods movements. Various goods movements for production order. Okay, so if you go to the production order cycle in the pp module, after creating the production order, placing the production order, they will release the production order, and after the release of the production order, there will be a function called goods issue. Goods issue means the warehouse team will issue the materials to the ppt production team to manufacture the product, which is called goods issue. The movement type is 261. Of course, this we have covered in our inventory management classes. In our inventory management sessions, we covered this, but I will show you today from PP point of view. So when they do the goods issue, system will automatically generate a material document. This is during goods issue. Movement type 261. And at the same time, after production activity is completed, they will transfer the manufactured product to the warehouse, GR, goods receipt. Okay, so that time again the material document will get generated. Here the movement type will be 101. This also we have covered during our inventory management sessions. Here we will do GR against a production order. Okay, that time system will generate a material document. So this we will see it in the system. So first is goods issue. Goods issue. So when we do the goods issue, system automatically generates a material document for the MM. Okay, so for the PP production order goods issue, when we do, system will generate a material document. So let me show you this. Okay. So I will let me go back. Let me save this. Okay, I'll create a fresh production order. Okay, let me create a fresh production order CO01. Okay, let me create for 100 current date. Goods receipt. I'll create. Don't worry about this one. This production order creation is done by PP team. It comes under the scope of PP module. So we have these three components. These three components has to be issued by the warehouse to the production team to do the manufacturing. So let me save the production order. Okay, production order is created. Then they will release the production order. Okay, it is in created mode. So let me release the production order. Production order release is carried out. Save it. Okay, done. Okay, now what they do, they will do the goods issue. But before that, we don't have stocks for the components. We don't have the stocks for the components. So what I will do, I'll just post the stocks. Okay, so let me go to Migo. Let me go to Migo. Okay, goods receipt, other. Okay, what are the materials? 81, 81, 79, 80. 81, 79, 80. We put some stocks. And it's 0001. Okay, everything is fine. Check. It is creating batches. That's okay. Now post it. Because if we don't have stocks, then we cannot do posting. Okay. So now stocks are there. Now let's do the goods issue. Migo. Okay. Select goods issue. Okay. Here we select order. Order means production order here. Okay. Now enter the production order number. This is a production order number. Okay. And the movement type is 261. As I explained. Enter. Okay. See, you have the three components and their quantities. So storage location is RM01, RM01, RM01. Enter. We need to enter the batches. Okay, so let's enter the batches. First one is bulk solution, right? Bulk solution code is 81. Okay, let me directly check from. Okay, let me enter directly from the MMB. Let me go back. 81, right? This is the batch. Okay, now for 80, next material 79. This is the batch. And the last material, this is the 80. And this is the batch. Enter. Done. Now, when I post it, system will generate a material document. Okay. Check. Check. And post. Okay. So you see, there is a material document generated. Okay. So whenever we do a goods issue against a PP production order, there will be a material document generation for MMT. MMT. Okay. Now this material document, you can see it in the PP order also. If you go to PP order, okay, go to in the PP order, go to documented goods movements. You see, this is the material document number and the movement type is 261. And these are the materials issued. Okay, and the amount, and you can, if you change the layout, you can see the quantities. Okay, so the goods issue, okay, let me put it here, various goods movements for production order, for production order. Okay, so the movements are goods issue, it is 261, and the goods receipt, I will show you this in a minute. Goods receipt is 101. So let me show you. So goods issue is done. We have seen. I showed you how to see the goods issue information in the order. Okay. Now, after the completion of production, next one. After the completion of production, when they do the goods receipt, okay, after completing the product, completing the manufacturing of the product, to transfer the manufactured product to the warehouse, they will do the goods receipt. So when they do the goods receipt, again system will be generating a material document. Material document. You do the goods receipt, okay, to transfer the manufactured product to the warehouse, then it will generate a material document, okay, for the MMT. So let me show you this. So I'll use the same production order. This is a production order. Okay. So let's say its manufacturing has been completed. So after completion, they will do the goods receipt. So here in the same Nego, they will select goods receipt. They will select the option order. Order means production order, and here enter order. And here the movement type is 101. So for the goods issue, the movement type is 261, and for the goods receipt is 101. Okay. Enter. You got all the information here. The quantity produced is 100 bottles. Okay, enter the storage location. Let's say they are transferring it to FG01 finished goods. This is the batch. Batch is coming from the production order. Enter. Done. Check. Everything is okay. Okay, I'll just put it as MMPP integration session. Integration session. MMPP integration session. Okay. Everything is okay. Here you can see all the information where you can write text. Okay, done. Check. Everything is okay. Now post it. So during this time, it will generate a material document. Okay, see, material document is generated. Suppose you can see the material document from here also. Go to display, material document, enter. So this is a material document. And the same material document, you can see it in the production order. Same thing. If you go to production order again, PP production order, go to display again. Again, you go to edit, go to documented goods movements. Okay, you see here, this is a material document, 101. Okay, so this material document is for goods issue, and this material document is for the goods receipt, 101, and this is the product. Okay, all that information you can see it. Okay, and also as a reservation, against the reservation we issued the material, right? So the reservation will have issued details. So this is a reservation number. If I go to the reservation again, MB23 180 is the reservation disorder. You see now, you see, you have got the issued indicators, movement allowed indicators, and also completed indicator. That means goods issue has been completed. And here quantity withdrawn got updated here. Previously they were blank. This was blank. Now those got updated as the goods issue is completed. Okay, so this just I wanted to show you in the reservation. Okay, so with this, so all the goods movement done against the production order, system will be generating a material document for the MMT. So these are the integration points between the MM and PP module, integration points. Hope you liked my video. If you like my video, kindly like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay, and to see the my further videos. Thank you again. Thank you.